What's up, creepers? My name's Kevin, this is Haunted by Horror, and today I'm talking about the 1974 American Blaxploitation horror film, Sugar Hill. When her boyfriend Langston is brutally murdered after refusing to sell his New Orleans nightclub to local gangster Morgan, Diana Hill, known as Sugar, and played by Marky Bay, is heartbroken and wants revenge. She goes to see a voodoo priestess, who arranges for her to meet Baron Samedi, who agrees to use his powers and his army of zombies against the gangsters responsible for her fiancé's death, but the Baron's help comes at a high price. This film doesn't start out great. Sugar's fiancé Langston is dead within minutes of the opening scene, and so you don't really get a feel for his relationship with Sugar, and his death scene is pretty poorly executed. The fight choreography is... Well, I don't think there was any fight choreography. I think they just said, make it look like you're fighting. But once the plot gets moving, things quickly get a lot better. The scene where the zombies rise is shot in broad daylight, but this only adds to the eeriness of the zombies. The zombies themselves have a very unique look. They have silver, lifeless eyes with bodies completely covered in cobwebs. Many of them still wear the chains and manacles from when they were a slave, which is effectively unsettling and lends this movie the thinnest of socio-political veneers. This movie was rated PG, which is kind of a shame because the main revenge plot of this movie would have been better served with an R rating. It's an exploitation film without the exploitation elements. There's no sex, no nudity, no gore, and it isn't particularly violent, which is okay. The film has plenty of memorably creepy images shrouded in atmospheric fog to make up for it. However, most of the kills, though extremely creative, are somewhat lackluster. There's very little blood, despite deaths that would otherwise be very bloody, such as being torn apart by zombies, beheaded, or fed to pigs. What is shocking watching this film today is the open racism that many of the characters express. Though they are the villains in the film, it's still jarring to see them casually drop the N-word, while Fabulous, played by Charles Robinson, stands there shining Morgan's shoes. The fact that the lead police investigator is Sugar's ex, Valentine, played by Richard Lawson, adds a bit of extra intrigue to the usual befuddled police subplot, but it doesn't go anywhere. He comes close to solving the case, realizing that there's a voodoo element involved in the killings, but Sugar sticks a pin in a voodoo doll's leg, sending him to the hospital and effectively dropping the subplot completely. It's definitely an interesting movie. It's very 70s. As a matter of fact, the part where Sugar Hill's boyfriend is beaten to death, they wear masks, and the masks are completely pointless because you can easily tell exactly who each one of them is by what they're wearing. Their outfits are so loud that you could easily pick them out of a lineup. Marky Bay is very good in this movie. I'm surprised that she didn't do more parts like this. Although this is a very Pam Grier role, the main difference being that she uses zombies instead of just beating their ass. This movie is very of its time. It's not technically a great film, but it's very entertaining. There's a lot of atmosphere, it has an interesting plot, and Marky Bay is really good in the role of Sugar Hill. Alright, well, that's all I have to say about the 1974 film Sugar Hill. If you like this video, can you please hit the little like button? Leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this movie. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, and you'll be updated whenever I upload a new video.